Hello, I'm back for a very special edition of Alice's YouTube channel. Yeah, I don't know. It is question and answer day here in my house. And I'm gonna answer some of the questions you guys asked me. I thought that like 5 people saw my videos, but I got a lot of questions and I'm kind of happy about it. So I guess let's get into it. Like, I tried to do some homework and, you know, figure shit out to answer your questions, but I realized that that's not as fun. So I guess this is where you guys are gonna know a little bit about me. Let's get serious here. So Stephanie was the first person to ask me questions, so thank you so much. She's so sweet. All right, Stephanie Rabolo asked, do you like any girl bands or current boy bands? Kisses to you too. I really hate when people just say, oh, I like everything. Like, that's such a cop-out. You know what? Give me some specifics. I realize that main genres I listen to are like indie music. Is that it's called? Like alternative or indie or experimental, and rap. I really love rap music. I just love rap music. Like, just speaks to my soul. I don't know why, but so I kind of have like 2 phases of music. Like I have like thoughtful music, and then what I call candy music, which is like pop music, you know, drag queen music, and it's just like fun music. It's music to like to get ready to get pumped, to go out. And then thoughtful music, it's just music like I listen to, you know, when you're a little sad or just in love, or I don't know. There's some bands that I like right now that I've been listening to a lot. I listen to a lot of Lana Del Rey. I listen to Beach House, Grizzly Bear, rap music. I like a lot of like older rap music, like from the 2000s. Lil Kim, 3 6 Mafia, Tupac, that's even, you know, earlier. Busta Rhymes, Old Dirty Bastard. Yeah, I just, you know, you ask those questions, it's like you can't think of it on the spot. Like, oh, I like oldies too, a lot. I love Queen, Pink Floyd, Beach Boys, of course, Beatles. Who doesn't like Beatles? All right, and then Jeremy asked me, what's the sex math equation with the little face? sex. Okay, I know what that is. That is a comment on my grammar. My grammar is horrible on the internet. I understand that. I don't know, you know what? I spent years trying to refuse to write crappy on the internet. Like, instead of your, you know, Y-O-U-R, people write you-are, and, you know, you put your nose up and like, oh, I'm better than that. I'm not gonna write you-are. And I just, fuck that. Like, just stop fighting it. Just join it. Okay? As long as on your essays and your MLA formats are all fine when you go to fucking school or do your research papers. Who cares? It's unlike Jeremy. Okay? So, whatever. What's up, by the way? And everybody. What the fuck is with this light? Hold on. Is that better? Okay, that looks better. Alright. Oh yeah, that looks so much better. Actually, a lot of people ask me this to translate to Portuguese because, you know, half my family is Brazilian, and I have to start doing some videos in Portuguese. You know, that's my second language. It's the language I talk to my family. I'm gonna try and start writing in English on top and then in Portuguese on the bottom. Okay, so that way we can make everyone happy, right? I don't know. It's selfish of me to just write in English, so I'm sorry to all my Brazilian viewers. Alright, so next question. Heather, well, this wasn't a question, but Heather said, I love your phone case, and then so did Shalita too. I got a lot of comments about my phone case. I think I had in one of my other pictures, and it's just like a shell, a valve-free phone case, but I just got a knockoff one from like China or whatever, with the queen of phone cases. I love crazy phone cases, you know. I always say, like, I can't dress up Barbies anymore because that would be bad. I'm an adult woman. So I dress on my phone, and that's what that is. So I have like a box full of phone cases. If you want to see like a phone collection video, whatever, just tell me. I'll do it. I like it. I feel weird talking about it because it's like, who gives a fuck? But out there, people did give a fuck. People like my phone case, so haha. So these are the questions I actually got from YouTube, which is so cool. Like, people are finding my videos on YouTube. That is really fucking cool. Yeah! YouTube famous. Okay, so Frankie Hoon asked me, where am I from Brazil? Well, I was born here in Florida, in the United States. My mom is from São Paulo, Brazil, and my family is all from there, from my mom's side, and my dad's side is Cuban, so I was just born here. It's pretty boring, my story. Anyway, okay, so Nathan Baker asked me a few questions. One question, are you a student? Yes, I am. I'm finishing up my associates, and I'm just finishing that up now. I want to get a bachelor's in history, and eventually, you know, I want to go to law school and, you know, make some money. And if I can, you know, make money, it's something that I like, which I love history, I love politics, I love law. That would be, you know, so much better. So that's my plan. Okay. Do you work? I do. Well, I work as a model, and I also work. I don't know if I should tell you guys what I do. I mean, I'm not like a stripper or anything. There's nothing wrong with that. Who gives a shit? But it's kind of weird. I actually am a truck driver. It's true, I am. I'm not being funny. Don't laugh at me. That's racist. And I mean, I've worked like odd jobs too while I'm in school. I've been a bank teller, a waitress. I loved all my jobs. How old are you? You never ask a woman her age. I'm kidding. I'm 25 years old. Okay. Favorite movie? Man, I love movies. I'm like a big movie person, and I have high standards for movies. I will tell you that, because I think it's like an art form. I really enjoy it, and I think it's because when I was little, my mom used to buy us like a VHS. You guys remember that? Every week, that was like our thing, you know. And so, you know, she bought like Men in Black, The Mummy, and like, oh my god, like all those movies that came out like in the late 90s, 2000s, like The Jungle Book. I don't know if you guys remember that. There was like a real version of it, like a movie, a live version, and it was just such a part of my childhood. I mean, the same reason why I love Disney so much, just such a part of my childhood. Like, I just have like a nostalgic feeling for it. So I love movies. That's what I'm trying to say. And my favorite movie for a very long time was The English Patient, which is a great movie, still one of the greatest movies I've seen. But like, if I had to ask today, my absolute favorite movie is Groundhog Day by Harold Ramis, starring Bill Murray, Annie MacDowell. Like, that movie, to me, it's a perfect movie. It's just beautiful. It's funny. It's philosophical. Oh, it's so great. If you guys haven't seen it, watch it, because it's great. Like, nobody won't like it. I love comedy movies, but comedy movies have to be well made. I don't like just like, I only lower my standards for horror movies. Like, I'll go to the movie theater and see on Rotten Tomatoes as like a 4% scary movie. I'll still go watch it. It's so fun, man. Scary movies are fun as hell, and I love Halloween, and anything that has to do with, you know, just scary shit, I'll watch it. I'll lower my standards. It's worth it. All right, favorite TV show. That's another thing. I love really good TV shows too. If I had to pick like my all-time favorite TV show, it's hard. I'm just gonna give you some of my favorites, but I will give you an answer, Nathan, okay? I really love X-Files. Like, since I was young, I used to watch X-Files a lot, religiously, you know, scary, and it's good. It's like good quality. I love Arrested Development. That's my favorite comedy. One of the greatest shows ever made is Arrested Development. It's just so funny and quirky. I love The Office, like the first few seasons. I don't know what happened towards the last season, but whatever. Steve Carell left. That's what happened. Okay. I love Mad Men too. That's a great show. Very underrated. Nobody really talks about that show, and it's so great. Talk about Mad Men. I haven't seen Sopranos, which I know that's crazy, and I haven't seen Twin Peaks, which I'm a David Lynch fan, so I have to watch those too. But my absolute favorite, I'm gonna have to go with Breaking Bad. I think that's the best show. Even if the ending was a little cheesy, a little bit, it's just such a perfect show. You care about all the characters, and It's just very good. And right now, I mean, I think everyone's watching Game of Thrones. That the last 2 episodes were, oh my god. Forget about the whole, you know, Arya Terminator episode though. Let's not talk about that. My favorite band, musician, I kind of talked about that, but ever since I was little, I love No Doubt. You know, Gwen Stefani. I love Gwen, and I love Gwen Stefani so much. Really love Beach House. They're an amazing band. Like, they get better with every record. I've been really into drag queen music. It's so fun. It's just, I love drag queens in general. I wish I could be a drag queen. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, favorite food. Oh my god. You know what? I don't discriminate with food. I'll eat anything. Yeah, is there anything I don't like? No, I like everything. My favorite food, I love spicy food. I had to choose, probably, you know, my family's food, my mom's side, Brazilian food is delicious. I could eat that any single, like, I want to eat that now. Oh god, I'm getting hungry. Mexican food and like Japanese, you know, sushi. I like spicy stuff. Like seafood, I like seafood. Yeah, like I'll eat like nasty ass oysters. People don't like that. It's a delicacy. Live. What's going on? Okay. I live in South Florida and I love living here. Actually, a lot of people live here. I was born here. A lot of people who were born, you know, here. Well, I think people who are just born anywhere don't like their city because they're born there, and you know, like how saints don't make miracles or whatever. Like, you don't really value where you're from. But I never hated it here, and I now that I'm older and I learned about the like ecology, and in geology class I learned about the Everglades and just the rock formations, like even that, to me, it's just, I love Florida. And I love the mixture that we have here of, you know, Latin communities, Asian, white, black. It's mixed. I like that. So I love living here. Nathan also asked, who do you support in the US presidential election? Ooh, controversial, Nathan. All right. So, well, before I say who I support, I want to say it's so important for people, at least in the United States, I don't know how it works in other countries, to actually vote during midterm elections. Everybody gets all riled up for presidential elections, which, you know, it's important because there's other things at stake on the ballots. But, I mean, your president, honestly, it's important, but it's not as important as choosing maybe a congressman or your governor or your senator. Like, that's so much more important, and people miss out midterm elections, especially young people and minorities. So just please vote in midterm elections. They're way more important than just, I think the reason people really like get riled up about presidential elections, it's because there's kind of like a sport to it. Like, I remember 2012, I sat in front of the TV, like that was the funnest I ever had in my freaking life, when it was Romney against Obama. Like, I was just like, I think I had popcorn. I was like, yeah, go Obama, you know. Yeah, so I'm a liberal, I'm a Democrat. I lean more towards that side. And it's just, I think it's just really fun, and it's like a sport. It's like a team versus another team type of thing, and that gets people riled up and more excited about it. But just, you know, vote. It's every 2 years, so please vote in the midterm election. That's all I'm saying, because I think we got fucked up. We got Rick Scott, and I really don't like him as our governor. But who I support for president, as of now, I mean, well, now all of this is going on to the DNC, but, you know, obviously I support Hillary. If I could have had it my way, I wanted Bernie, obviously, is everything. God, I was definitely feeling the burn. I had such a hard-on for Bernie Sanders, but, you know, it didn't work out that way. But who knows now? I mean, the DNC, some crazy shit's going on there. But, yeah, I mean, I support Hillary because, you know, like, she aligns with Bernie. They voted 93% of the time. They voted the same in the Congress. So if you were for Bernie, you would have to be for Hillary. I mean, I don't know. Donald Trump's like a wild card. Who knows what that is? And the fact that I'm so tired of talking about Donald Trump or hearing about it. Like, forget all the crazy stuff he's saying. Like, look at how incompetent he is. Isn't that kind of alarming? Like, really? How can you? He's not even a Republican. If you're a Republican, you should have gotten Kasich, or like, how can you support him? He's not even a real Republican. Whatever.